Welcome to the third episode in this series. Most friends who don't wish to participate in physical fitness regimes or don't wish to push the bar too much or are hesitant to do so have very good logical reasons not to do so, or so it would seem. My journey started when I purchased my first cycle at the age of 60. And I started very, very hesitantly and very cautiously. I would just cycle short distances around my house. But then gradually, as my confidence began to grow, I began to go out on the roads near our house, cycling short distances at a time, and gradually built it up to about 20 kilometers for each of these sessions. But I always went on roads that I knew well, I was comfortable well. I never went out of my comfort zone at all. It's around this time that my very good friend, Colonel Vijay Dhawan, who was both a friend and colleague of mine in HCL, he came to know about my interest in cycling, and he suggested that I should join the cycling group that he was part of, the GK Bikers. And I had several reasons why I wanted to postpone this coming together with the cycling group. So for almost 2 months, I took 2 months off, telling Vijay Dhawan, let me build up my cycling capability before I joined the group. And thereafter, every time he invited me, I had one reason or the other, all good logical reasons why I couldn't join that particular day. Till one Sunday, he drove up to my house and just bundled me and my cycle into his Innova and drove me off to the Nehru Park in Delhi, where the GK bikers would meet and start their cycling for their Sunday rides. And that started for me a beautiful partnership with a group of people whom I became very close to and very fond of. It is through the GK bikers that I started off on long distance cycling. So I would join them for multi-day, multi-city cycling events, and we as a group formed a company called Velosporto, whose prime reason was to conduct ultra cycling events. The flagship event was called Desert 500, which was conducted in Rajasthan. I participated in all the events in the 250 kilometer ride before Velosporto itself was closed down. I really do, owe a huge debt of gratitude to the GK bikers, in particular Gagan Koshla and Vijay Dhawan, who introduced me really to the world of cycling and physical fitness. And it is through their help and suggestions and grooming that I developed reasonably well. And in fact, my interest in cycling and physical fitness activities and participating in running events, etc., even at the age of 74, is largely due to them. So I asked myself, why is it that I took so long to join the group, and why was it that it required Vijay Dhawan to literally catch me by the scruff of my neck and take me there? So in hindsight, I can only conclude that I was very hesitant to join because first of all, I was not very sure if I'll get along with the group. I wasn't sure at all if I'll feel comfortable with this group of people whom I just never knew at all. I also, had these lurking fears about my own pedestrian capabilities and the fact that I would be far, far behind the other group members. All internal demons, you can say, because over a period of time, I learned not to bother about the big disparity in capability between the other cycling colleagues of mine and myself, because all of them were people who were ultra marathon runners and participated in Ironman events and so on, and I was nowhere near them. But nevertheless, I enjoyed their company, and I enjoyed the events we participated together with them, and they in turn were most helpful to me and in my development as a sporting person. So friends, when I do acknowledge that you will have extremely logical and good reasons not to push yourself too much or not take the risk, as you might call it. But I would urge you to look deeply within yourself, and in all probability, you will find a completely different set of stumbling blocks that lie deep within you. So, friends, thank you for listening in. Until we meet again, may the force be with you.